Hi, I'm Assemblyman Alex Sauickie, and I represent Legislative District 12 in the New Jersey General Assembly. The district is made up of 14 municipalities within 4 counties, including Burlington, Ocean, Monmouth, and Middlesex counties. As you may know, November 11th is Veterans Day. On this day and throughout the year, it's important that we remember and honor those who served our nation in defense of our country, and really allows us the freedom and the ability to have a meeting like we're having today. So it's an important day of the year, and one that we wanted to make sure we highlighted and brought some very good information to all the residents and constituents of Legislative District 12. Today I want to introduce Colonel Walter Nall. He is New Jersey's Deputy Commissioner of Veterans Affairs. Colonel, as you probably know, District 12 very much supports our military and our veterans. We have the joint base here in the district, and as we were talking earlier, those of us that have lived here our whole lives, we love hearing the sounds of freedom from that base. And it really is an honor to have you here. And I really just wanted to start off by maybe asking you a little bit of your background and maybe some of your military experience that you could share with the residents of District 12.
Oh, thank you, sir. My name is Walter Nall. I'm originally from Tuskegee, Alabama, Roll Tide. Came up to New Jersey in 1989, joined the Alabama Guard when I was a sophomore in college. E1, so I wasn't always a colonel. Started off at the bottom, E1, and went to officer candidate school and became a field artillery officer. Moved up to New Jersey. Some of those booms you heard on Saturday morning, yes, that was me, back in the early 90s. And then I went on and continued my career on and transferred over to the Logistics Corps. And I'm a veteran of Iraq and Afghanistan. Iraq in 2005 with the 42nd Infantry Division, and Afghanistan in 2011 with the Special Operations Command. And I retired out of the New Jersey Guard in 2016.
Wow. That's a incredible career, and thank you for your service.
Yes, sir.
Could you let all those watching know what are some of the services that your department provides?
Department of Military and Veteran Affairs. First is every day is Veterans Day at Department of Military and Veteran Affairs, and anything and everything that can touch a veteran, be it state benefits, property tax relief, 2 transitional housing programs, 3 nursing homes, veteran service officer support if you want to file a claim with the VA that's scattered all over the state. We do have Brigadier General Doyle Cemetery up the street here.
That's right.
For your final landing zone, and it's some other intangibles such as the state approving agency for those that are utilizing GI Bill in order to go to institutional higher learning, community college, trade schools, academies. There's a whole host of services available within the department.
You know, that's a lot. And you'd mentioned the 3 nursing homes for veterans. Can you explain a little bit about who and how a veteran could get into one of those 3 nursing homes, and is there a waiting list currently for it?
Right now, like most organizations of like type in operation, we're having some challenges with our employees in that healthcare arena. However, we still accepting applications every day. People are arriving almost weekly. Not necessarily a waiting list. It depends on where you want to go. No 2 homes are exactly alike. When it comes down to admission rates, it depends on location. However, what I would encourage anyone to do is to make sure that you plan in advance. I always tell this story when I'm out with the service organizations or any audience. My wife cannot wait until I fall down in the house 3 times and can't pick me up and expect me to be in a nursing home the next day.
Right. So
just like anything else, I recommend that people pre-plan for that place, and you can always defer. So it's better to be on the admissions list and defer than to expect something to turn around within a week or 2.
All right, great. Now, we know that veterans have a limited income. Can the residents of this district help in any way by donating personal need items?
Yeah, absolutely. We always are willing to accept toiletry items, But I think what's probably more important is that personal interaction, be it a visit from one of the organizations or individuals. Movie nights are always popular. Bingo is always popular. I mean, they play cards. They do everything. I mean, they're not sitting there. They're out and about. There are trips to ball games in Atlantic City and all types of recreational activities. So if you want to host one of those or sponsor one of those or just come by and interact with the veterans, it's always welcome.
All right, great. Yeah, and that's something I think we can work to encourage the residents within the district as well. You know, when we think about the personal need items, one of the things that I think that I've heard from residents within this district is how can I help you know, our veteran population. I don't think they thought so much about the recreational events that they could host, and I'm sure several would. In terms of the personal items, just thinking about what we could do, I think what we'd like to do is make this office a drop-off point, something that we would encourage the residents within the district to come by our office and make sure that we'll get those items into the right hands.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know, again, it is something that we've really heard a lot from our residents, that they want to help, and it doesn't surprise me given you know, given the feedback I've gotten over the years, even before I was in this office, that the folks here really want to do some good. So for anyone that is interested, the office, the legislative office for District 12 will be a place where you can drop off things like toothpaste, toothbrushes, mouthwash, tissues, Band-Aids, and other items that veterans would need, some of the things that you might not think about. So we'll have more details coming on that, coming for that on our website and through social media, and hopefully something we can get going sooner than later. Commissioner Nall, thank you for joining us today.
Yes.
And sharing your story and what New Jersey is doing to support veterans. A reminder that November 11th is Veterans Day. It is a day that we absolutely should pause and think about our veterans, but as I know most of the residents in District 12 think about our veterans every day, and it really is something that I'm proud of when I represent this district, because I know the residents within this district really believe it and really care about our military. So Colonel, thank you again for coming.
Yes, sir.
And really appreciate you taking the time to spend with myself and all the residents of District 12.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you all.